Hi guys, welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions, and today I'm going to be doing an update on my Masteries. Now, I haven't actually done an update on my Masteries since the last time I did an update on my Masteries, which was a while ago before I had completed Act 4 and also before I then reached level 60. So things have changed or slightly improved, and I really want to kind of go over what I'm currently running as to what it's actually meaning towards my team. So largely to start off with, and I do cover a lot of what my Masteries kind of mean to me with regards to certain characters when I do videos, so do look out for little moments of those. So to start off with, in offensive, which we're in at the moment, I've just got things to just unlock strength, greater strength, just to unlock the stream of things, to then get to pierce, to then get me over to... Now this is a bit debatable because I'm not sure what I may change this singular point. But I've got another one in lesser cruelty, and then I've got 5 into cruelty based on the fact of the increase of percentage. So obviously we go up from 10%, we then go up to 50% if you compare that against the lesser cruelty. We've only got a very kind of small rise. So this will probably change in future where I take up that singular point and then put it into something else. But I think you have to assess how much the cost is going to be for a build of this magnitude. And to some people, this may seem a lot. To those other ones, not enough. But this is what it is. But anyway, lesser precision. Precision is very important because precision goes hand in hand as critical rate with critical damage. Obviously, I want to be critting as much as possible. And putting 5 into lesser precision means that it's a rise of 2.5. Again, debatable whether or not I will change this in order to kind of max out further masteries down the line. But I've put it in there for the time being, and you know it's working okay for me. The precision itself rises to 10%, so 10% with the 2.5, so it's 12.5% increased critical rate. Very handy for someone like Scarlet Witch, so we're getting in those frequent buffs which we can get through hitting a crit. Obviously when getting a crit we want to be doing as much damage as possible, hence cruelty. One thing I like increasing is my attack, so I've got glass cannon fully researched, so we're looking at a 7.2% increase on attack, but unfortunately we sacrifice health. That's the thing, I want to be doing loads of damage. I want to, with my attack, I then want to be hitting regular crits to then hitting regular crit damage. You see how things kind of then work with that. But I will be changing that in future. Maybe I'll be looking to other things. Obviously in the future we may be getting some stuff here unlocked. With the new updates, and as well maybe Act 5 when it comes out, we'll be able to then increase our mastery points, which then means that these will be more powerful masteries in order to, well, master. I did have the Suicide Masteries for a time, Double Edge and then Liquid Courage, but I've gone off of them for a while. So, yeah, not really something I'm into at the moment. I may look to get back into having a look at it later date. I strongly suggest checking out Ronan Noop's guides on Masteries. My good friend Turbo Tim, he does fantastic Masteries. So, that would what I would probably kind of like to say with that. But I've got down here Despair. Debuffs applied to enemies reduce their healing and regeneration effects by 5%. I've not got this, I've just opened it up. I mean, it's good if they increase the percentage a little bit higher, maybe up to about 25 to 30%. It may be something that we'd see more regularly, but unfortunately, I don't think we see it. The next thing is Deep Wounds. On Deep Wounds, very important for me to do because it increases the amount of time that someone can bleed. If you've got a strong bleed champion, you've got your Electras, you've got your Captain America World War IIs, you've got even your Duodinium Poke from Deadpool X-Force, even your Lacerate from Black Panther, as well as a whole host of different characters that have got a high amount of bleed. You know, Deadpool's L2, Rocket Raccoon's L2. You know, we've got even what she called guillotine, whatever you want to call her, and that is something that this can be really helpful for. So bleed your champions, which inflicts last 2.5% longer. Excellent. Additional 1.1% max health from enemies. Yada yada. Fantastic. Great for bleed. So crits, bleeds, crit rates, and damage. That's the kind of focus with offensive. Defensive, I mean, I've just got like a standard thing that opens up there. A little bit of block proficiency in for 8%. We then got 2 into perfect block. And if I was to get any more mastery points, then I probably would go down this route of putting them in here. Greatly affects my Captain America World War II. Again, these are stuff that goes hand in hand with, say, lead characters. And Captain America World War II is becoming a very strong lead character for me, based on the amount of damage that he can deal out, as well as the extent of that L2 dealing that amount of damage. As well, he's got a good amount of armor, so you're going with a champion of... this is all about my lead champions at the moment, and that's how I'm kind of situated in. I do see some value in kind of going up the defensive route, but willpower, because of the recent nerfs, has not been brilliant. Going over to utility now. Now, this is where a lot of people will kind of like question me, go, Rich, what are you doing, you fool? So to start off with, I got 3 in limber. I've got 3 obviously in parry. I've got 1 in dexterity. Not hugely amount to kind of put up to 3. It's not, you know, you can still get the effect by just putting 1 in. It's fine. And then I've got petrify. I've then got 1 into stupefy. And I really would like something into pacify, but I have run out of mastery points. I have, however, put in 2 into mystic dispersion. So your Mystic Champion acquires 3% power each time an enemy beneficial effects expires, which I am finding quite helpful because I run a lot of stuff in my alliance questing with Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange. However, though, I may change this in future, and I may look to then reroute that Mystic Dispersion into something else. Because I spent a lot trying to get that, basically to see what the effects were like, as, you know, anything to improve Mystic Champions to get, you know, acquired power, you know, to kind of put in those specials time and time again, you know, are going to be really effective for a character of their magnitude. Especially the Hex Bolt on Scarlet Witch with a Fury buff up on Doctor Strange can be really effective, as well as, say, recovering health for Doctor Strange. Getting those L2s means you can do a good amount of damage, take a big chunk, and then heal that chunk if you are Doctor Strange. So that's really the lay of the land with what I'm doing with my masteries. Change will probably happen as and when we've got increased amount of mastery points, and where will that go? Not sure. Depends on what type of masteries these ones here will be, these coming soon ones there, and also those coming soon ones there. Are they going to be so badass that I'm going to be blasting down that route? Only time will tell, but they must have to increase the levels of characters, like maybe get us up to like level 65 or something in order to give us those mastery points. But anyway, thanks very much for watching this video. Just a quick update on what masteries I currently have from you know, completing Act 4, as well as getting to level 60. So hopefully for some people these may be helpful as an idea of what I'm doing around certain champions, because that's how it works. These are all built around lead characters. So anyway, thanks very much for watching this video. If you've got any questions, then please put them in the comment section. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to follow me for more Marvel Contest of Champions content, no, you didn't say it right then please hit that subscribe button and follow me on social media. The link is in the description below. And as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.